Okay. One moment here. Making sure that everything is set up properly. No, not that one. Twitch TV slash. Here we go. And I should be able to hear myself if this is working properly. Perfect. Okay, everyone. I am home from work. It is now Repel's o'clock, and I am about to be getting on, and we are going to continue leveling up so that we can start doing all of the important story quests in one fell swoop and hit our masterclass. For anyone who has not done that yet, you'll be able to see how the process goes. Now, the last time we left off, I was in the dungeon, Palmir Plateau, and as I was mentioning, this thing is, well, it's a maze, it's a mess, it's annoying, it's fun, it's everything. And today I decided just to give y'all a little map of this craziness here. So allow me to try and just explain. This, like right here, is the boss room, and this is where you spawn in. These are the average levels of the monsters, so like 90 to 92, 90 to 95. But then you have the portals, the dark blue and the light blue. The dark blue is the portal that you enter in, and the light blue is the portal that you exit in. So we would go here, we would run all the way through this hallway, all the way through here, and then I believe you go up and you enter into, what is it? You enter into 13 and then go 13 here and then go all the way and then take 2 to 2, or it's like 12 or 11. Where does 12 go? 12 goes to like right here. 11 goes to like right here. You want to get from, so essentially there's two ways to do this. You could basically take portal 32, take portal 31 to get to portal 32. Or I actually think that might be the exit. I think that portal 31 takes you out. So you have to go in through portal 33, which means you have to go in from portal 33 here. Portal 29, you enter here. So running this way, you would go into portal 24 here, which means that you would have to run all of this length. Portal 19, you enter here. You run here. Portal 10 takes you all the way like over here. And you'd have to run like all the way this way. See, this is why I hate the Shrine of Palmir Plateau. Like, it is just so stupid. Because you don't even follow them in order. It's not like go to Portal 1, then go to Portal 2, then go to Portal 3, then go to Portal 4. Like, it's all in like this wacky order, and it's like it's gonna take longer trying to figure out which way to have to go than it would actually be worth going. And that's the entire point that I am trying to make here, is that this is just needlessly complicated for a dungeon. It'll take you infinitely longer to run your way through the dungeon to get to the dungeon boss than it would ever take you to actually clear the dungeon and kill the dungeon boss and all of the monsters and everything. Like, by the time you run it, you should be fully leveled up. So in other words, we're just going to run around randomly and kill stuff because, man, if I have the patience to actually try and figure this one out. I've done it once before, and I promised I would never do it again. I promised myself, because it was annoying. It took like an hour to run through the frickin' dungeon. Anyway, Real quick, I need to change my screen resolution size so that the game will actually load properly. And then we will go ahead and start the game. Display. Put it down to like 1280. And it's going to make itself go down to like, or no, 1920. .1080. And then it'll automatically change itself down from there. Okay, let's go ahead and that load. Change this to the repels F-frame. S-frame, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, although I have like the music and everything turned down to like the lowest low, it's still incredibly loud in my headset. Okay. And here I am with my non-existent movement speed, and I don't think I'm terribly far into the dungeon. Like, I'm a little far into the dungeon. But, oh yeah, we need all of our buffs back, so I'm gonna head back to the Hidden Village anyway for rebuffing. And I'm gonna need to get another mount. This is painfully slow. Painfully so. Let's see if I still have my, probably still have my White Lydian in storage. Although I think the White Lydian only has like 250 movement speed and the other mounts have like 280. Wonder if they ever actually updated it, because used to, now that I'm thinking about it, sorry, excuse me. Now that I'm thinking about it, used to, if you were at like max weight and you got onto a mount, your mount would slow down too. So the ability to get around that by using a mount is also an updated feature. I do say an updated feature. I'm talking about like, you know, Epic 3, Epic 4. I'm talking about like 2010, 2012. We're now in 2023. That's when I started playing this game, was back when I was in high school. And we are moving painfully slow. Could not move any slower if we tried. Oh wait, you know what? I actually have to sell a bunch of stuff to make any room for anything. So, we're now going to be selling just all of our random drops and stuff that I'm honestly have no need for. Now again, if I didn't have a high level pet that was soloing everything for me, then I would need all of this stuff very bad. I would need to make sure that I had a good set of gear, that I was putting the soul stones in it, that I was leveling my stuff up. If it was just me and I didn't have a pet, or my pet was incredibly low level, like way lower level than me, But that's really the only reason why I can just get this stuff, sell it, and I haven't even equipped any armor since I started the game. That will quickly change after I get Master Class and I start having to go through all of the TP quests, which we'll go over all that good fun stuff too. Don't worry about that. Talent points are basically how you purchase your skills when you're Master Class. Like you have to unlock the skill trees using the talent points before you can use your JP to actually purchase the skills further in. And there's 3 different paths, and you can spend up to 3 points in each path. And back in the day, you only had like 4 TP or something like that, 4 or 5. So you couldn't get every skill, and they just keep adding more and more and more. So there's like 7 or 8 or 9 TP probably by this point. So you can buy like mostly all of the stuff. But yes, it feels good to be getting all of this weight gone. And just see that money counter go up. Slowly by slowly, bit by bit. Rupee by rupee. And now I can run with regular speed because I lost my buffs. Okay, and my warehouse is full of crap. I can't store anything else in here, so I'm going to have to go through and start emptying this stuff out and selling it. But that's, oh hey, I actually have 97 slots left. I thought it was completely full. I know that White Lydian's in here somewhere because I don't keep it on my other character. Unless it was on one of my characters that I deleted and I just completely deleted it from the game, which honestly I could see myself doing. But aside from that, where is my Lydian? Where is he? There maybe. Huh. That's, I checked all my other characters before I deleted them. There's no way I accidentally deleted my Lydian. I mean, I hardly ever use it anymore. I just kind of used it because I had it. But still. Oh, here we go. Nope, see, I still have it. I just overlooked it multiple times. See, stay with you forever. Ah, man, it's gonna be like the old days. And I would do hit and run when I was just a dark magician, and I would PK people and I would start attacking them, then I'd get on my mount and run away, and then they'd give up on chasing me, then I'd go back in and finish them off. Oh, good times. Okay. Here we go. This big guy. It's pretty scary. He has that big chain under him. Big shoes. Those like metal shoes that could deal some damage. Oh, 230 movement speed. Pretty sure that's slower than the ones that you can... I don't know. I don't know, but either way, this is my mount. My permanent mount. And that's good enough for me. HV buff. Player buffs. And after Palmir Plateau, the next dungeon, I think you have to be level 120 before you get into. Yeah, oh, actually, no, wait, there's Sanctuary. wonder what level you have to be to go into Sanctuary. I'm pretty sure 80 is way too low, but you know, I just like to double check. I have to be level 105, and level 105 is the level I'm trying to get to, so giant rip. Okay. We're going back to my favorite dungeon. Dungeon Teleporter. Shrine of Palmir Plateau 1. And I have to keep getting rid of this Aura of Protection. Means that for a few seconds nothing can target me or damage me, and I also can't damage or target anything else. It means I also can't target portals. Oh hey look, Dungeon Manager probably has a quest for me to go kill a Rumus. Or not a Rumus, that's the dungeon boss of the... Oh, the secret dungeon. You know what? If I happen to find that little koala while I'm going through and doing all of this, he's dead. Man, I remember back when these dungeons would be so full of people and you'd always have like people AFKing in this area because it was like safe. Like the opening of every dungeon, people would be just AFK all the time, trying to regain their stamina, their health and stuff. I really kind of want to go kill the dungeon boss because it's going to give the best drops, and that area is the absolute best place to farm. But like on the other hand, I really don't want to try and have to go through all of that. It's bad. I really don't want to have to go through that map. So we're going to kind of do what I did last time, and I'm just going to run around and see if I can't accidentally go in the correct direction. Because, you know, if I plan on going there and then, you know, I don't by accident or something, then it's like, oh, I messed up. But if I don't plan on going to where I want to go, and I plan on just messing around, and I end up accidentally going where, you know, I want to go, then it's like I didn't really mess up. But if I end up not getting there, then I didn't plan on going there anyway. So, it, you know, either way, everything looks up. Let's see. Let's go in a general this way direction. This looks like a good way to go. And I have a Nightmare Ranger and Deathwings after me. Doesn't sound too terribly friendly and welcoming. Okay, I have found a room. Maybe this is the room where I was farming last time. Maybe not, but I feel like it might be. Because everything I think was like low to mid 90s last time. And I was getting about like the 2% that I'm currently getting per kill. Again, I need stuff to respawn faster so that I'm not having to like look around and wait for stuff. Yay, I'm now level 84. And you can see the color of that one that's like 92 changed to now be only orange. But that one that's level 97 is still like really dark red. Dark red means that it's like way too high above your level. How did that get over there? Anyways, dark red means it's like really way too above your level. It's supposed to be like really hard. Orange means that it's above your level, so it's going to be a challenge. And then like regular white means that it's basically same level as you. So it's more like a fair fight. That's the idea anyway. Oh man, just freaking one-shot him right there. The other one's just having to work a little bit, but no. I really love the music in this game. Like, even when I'm not playing the game, I like to listen to the music to the game. Especially if I'm driving, just have it on, like, background music if I'm doing something. I mean, how can you not get pumped when you're listening to, like, the sound of these, like, jungle drums or, like, I don't even know what kind of drums they are, but, like, I don't know. Kill the rage hammer. Its rage could not compare to mine. So it's funny. If I can make it happen later. So there used to be a glitch in this game. Honestly, when's the last time they've ever fixed glitches in this game? It probably still exists. But there is a glitch in the game where if you were riding a mount and you got hit by like a specific like poison spell from like a witch, then it had a possibility of like misloading your character model when you're on the mount. So instead of riding them out, you would look like you were surfing on top of it. You would literally be standing on top of it. Um, and as it would move around, it would look like you were surfing it. But like if you stopped, like completely just stopped moving, it would fix itself. So once it happens, like you have to keep moving around no matter what if you want it to stay. And actually, I think I have some pictures of that. Like my profile on Facebook, my profile picture for the longest time back in high school used to be of that glitch of my original Video Art Feet character with my first. I say my first pet was a tortoise, tier 1, but one of my friends saved up and purchased, saved up their in-game rupees from all their dungeon parties and everything, and purchased a level 1 red pixie for me. And back in the day, those red pixies, they were only a tier 2 pet, but they used to be like some of the best pets in the game. When they got high level, they're fireballs and they're like twin fire and all that stuff. They dealt massive magic damage. And I just had this little red pixie flying right beside me. And yeah. Now it's all about the pink and the yellow pixies. The green pixies are new also, but they're only a tier 2 pet. These are the tier 6, like the unique pets, so they're what everyone's going after, that and Hero Hector, which is the only tier 7 pet. But yeah. I'm already level 85. Still getting about 2% experience per kill. 2 and some change, something like that. Which really isn't bad. It's just, if this room were like twice as populated, I would be able to level up faster. Literally twice as fast. Get a bunch of aggro's on you, and then you just use one AoE and kill all of them at the same time and just watch your EXP just spike immediately. I mean, this is already doing that with like 3 at a time, but imagine having like 15 to 20 monsters just like immediately at one time, and it's having to try and calculate your your experience. So Just depending on how long it takes me to get leveled up, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a part 3 or if everything is going to be done in a part 2. I mean, honestly, the quests take a good while to complete. I was wanting to do them all in one video so I could have one video of just the quests, but we'll see. It's almost 2 a.m. here. But today is Tuesday. I have today off of work, so I plan on staying up for just like a stupid amount of time. Maybe if I stay up long enough, I'll be able to go get breakfast somewhere after places open around like 7 o'clock in the morning. Or I could just completely crash at like 6:30. We'll see. Ooh, thank you for the free buffs. I will gladly take them, especially because one of those gives increased EXP. Not sure if I've mentioned this before, but your pet can only gain experience if it is a lower level than you. So if you're using a pet that's higher level than you, it won't gain any experience. There is a cash shop item, I believe, that they introduced like last epic or the epic before that, that would allow you to still give them partial experience so they could still level up even if they were higher level than you. But like but aside from that cash shop item, originally they just wouldn't. So you would have to wait for you to level up one level higher than them before they would start gaining EXP again. Which is why leveling pets was always really slow. And back before they introduced the pet farm, the creature farm, if you were just a regular player and you weren't a pet class, like your pets were always going to be lower level than you due to this. So you were never really going to get really good pets. So people would basically find pet classes, people that played pet classes who had made a name for themselves on the server that they knew were trustworthy. And they would say, hey, you know, if you'll get my pet to like level 100 or level 150, get it to complete, you know, rank 7, like whatever, I'll pay you X amount of rupees. And they would do it. And unfortunately, there were a lot of people who took advantage of this. They were scamming people, you know, getting their pets, then instantly logging them out, putting them on alt accounts, trading them between accounts, selling their pets, you know, deleting the accounts that they were using to scam people on. All this good fun stuff. And yeah, the other thing people were doing is creature taming. Back before all the classes got the same level of creature taming, level 10, only pet classes could access higher level creature taming. Like every class got like level 2 or level 3, I think. You basically only got it on your starter class, on your starter job. But now, like even though I'm not a pet class, I still have creature taming, like right here. Only a pet class should have that. Originally, everyone else would just get like the level 1 from playing the game. So people would, especially when they had, you know, like tier 2 pets, I think had something around like a 50%, you know, tame chance, and like tier 3 was like maybe like 15% or something like that. Like it jumped. There was massive jumps. So they would find breeders, pet classes that had higher level taming with skill cards, like +5 skill cards, +6 skill cards, to give the highest possible chance of taming. They'd give them all their rare and expensive pet cards, and the idea was that, you know, if the pet class was successful, they would tame it. It would make them look better, so more people would want to use them for taming. Most of them, including myself, I did this, wouldn't charge people for the service. Even if it was successful, even if it was an incredibly rare pet, we would just basically work off of tips and word of mouth. And so back in the day, my character, Tao Li, was kind of known. I helped out a lot of people, especially a lot of beginners. I used to spend a lot of time just sitting in Training Island and talking to people as they were joining the game. giving them buffs, explaining how stuff worked, gave out some free pets to people. Um, I don't know, sometimes I just find that fun to take a break from the grind and just go and help people, educate them about the game, make new friends, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, my name was relatively known back then. By far, I was not the best on the server. I mean, I had, probably like level 10 taming, like level +4, +5 cards when you have people that have like +6, +7, +8, with extra cash shop items and buffs and all this good fun stuff. But, sorry. But yeah, but that's another thing some people would do, whether they would work for tips. Only a couple of people on the server who were like the absolute best known, who had like the best equipment that gave extra taming chance and the best skill cards, they would charge you a flat out fee before they would even go to try and attempt the tame for you. And then if it worked, awesome. If it didn't, you were out that money. Whereas most people were like, hey, just give us a tip if you feel like we deserve it. But some people would also take people's cards and do the same thing. They would either go and sell them, or they would tame the pet, and then they would steal that pet from the person. There were a lot of people who were getting banned over these kinds of in-game scams. So eventually they decided, well, in order to stop the scamming, let's make the pet farm so that you can put your pets in there, and they will level up passively while you're playing the game or while you're offline. So put your pet in there, go to sleep overnight, come back in another 10 to 12 hours later after you've gotten your rest, and your pets gain some experience, gain some levels. Then they decided to give every class in the game the same max level taming. They decided to make it to where everyone can have taming gear and taming cards regardless of what class they are. So you had really no need to interact with other people for taming your stuff or for leveling your characters. So the main ways that the pet classes made their money and were worth it just got the giant middle finger. Can't say that it wasn't kind of well deserved. I understand why they did everything, but that was always the biggest reason to play a pet class over playing other classes, because pet classes were always good at PvE. They were good. They were nice in dungeon parties, but they had to have high-level pets, and their pets had to have really good equipment in order for them to be worth it. So they were very expensive classes to play and to set up. Some of the most expensive. They were bad at PvP, so anyone could PK them pretty easy if they weren't, in a group with some other classes there to protect them. But people would play it because they knew that once they invested time and money into their class, they would be able to start turning a profit on it, and they would be able to then use that profit to be able to fund all of their other characters and classes that they really wanted to play. That's really the reason that I started that Tali character. Was to fund for my main video Arfique, my magician, to get really good armor, and to afford higher tier, high level pets with really good gear, so that I would be able to go in and actually solo stuff a lot easier. And then after a while, my pet class became my main class. I focused all my time, attention, in-game money, and stuff like that on that one class. My other classes, just got deleted. They were just kind of taking up space. I wanted to focus on Towley, and here we are. Ironically enough, so far, because of the high-level pet, I've been effectively playing like the pet class, but without the pet class buffs. Let the pet do everything for you. But once I hit Master Class and I get all those skills and everything, it'll be much different. I'll be taking a way more active role in everything. So instead of letting my pet go in and do all the attacking, the way I understand that it works with Void Mage, because I never really got big into Void Mage. I never did everything. I kind of just looked at its skills and kind of went, eh. Is that like you're supposed to be able to tank rooms by yourself because you have a max of evasion and you'll get a bunch of aggros on you, and apparently like taking damage or something like that is supposed to like refresh your skills, so you can use like your high cooldown like AoEs to start killing everything, and then as they start attacking you, you dodge most of it, and if you take any damage, then like all your stuff goes back on cooldown again, and then you just keep like repeating the process over and over. Something along those lines. Now, anyone who's actually played Void Mage before would be able to correct me if, you know, in whatever mistakes I'm making, but that's just my understanding of it. Again, really not losing durability, which is nice. Okay, so now I'm gaining right under 1% EXP. Let's see what gate this is. I don't know, but let's just go through it. Like, I've been in that one position for long enough. Let's go see if I can't find some other stuff to kill. So 93 to 97 this room, 98. A big fit Neuro. Now the question is, I came from that way, I think. Which way do I want to go? I think we will continue going on in a this way direction. Okay, where is my pixie? Why is it not following me? The game has glitched. Let's see if I shift click here, if I can make my pet come back to me. Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. Here we go. So yeah, if you so if you're just like regularly clicking on the ground, you can like move yourself. And notice how my pixie isn't moving right now. If you shift click, you can move your pet around instead of you, and then if you press escape 3 times, it'll just go back to following you. So there's times like your pet will get like stuck in the graphics or like won't load. So like my pet was stuck in that room and wasn't following me. So I had to shift click and like force move my pet through everything to come over here to me. If that hadn't worked, then I probably would have had to have desummoned my pet and then resummoned it, which means my pet would have lost its buffs, which means I would be heading right back to the hidden village to rebuff. So I have the way I just came, I have this way that goes up, and I have this way that goes back down. Is this... Wait. I know I didn't take a portal earlier. Did I end up just going back to the entrance? Or no, this is a room next to the entrance. What does it say? Okay, so now I know that I need to go the other way because this is just like a dead-end room. I'm not trying to spawn a room that only has 3 monsters in it. I'll definitely do a room that has like 7 or 8 monsters in it, like this. Get a nice little bit of EXP all in one as we continue on our journey. Oof, I think I've hit a dead end. So this room is nothing more than like 2 dead ends. Guess let's go back up this way we came. And now I have another room to clear. Used to finding a pet card, like, regardless of, like, what tier it was like, ooh, this is good. This will sell for at least a couple million each, you know? Now it's like you have to have a couple million cards to sell at once if you want to get anything. Unless it's, like, one of the new pets. I think we're going in a general good direction here. We're making our way up through the dungeon. Ooh, level 99 stuff. Here we go. This actually probably isn't too bad of a place to camp for a little bit. Okay. Let's go this way and see. I don't know why that little part keeps lighting up, though. Found eggshell. Yeah, I've hit my max weight limit, so I can't even collect any more items. Warp entrance 7. Sounds like something I should probably take. And now look how incredibly slow potato I am. Okay, this stuff is all like dark red, so that's good. I can't recall my loot pet unless I get off my mount. Actually, no, there used to be. There we go. Used to, you could actually, like, click to activate or deactivate so that you could have your pet stop trying to collect everything without having to desummon it. And then when it was active, it would be, like, actively glowing and showing that it was working like these skills are. But they have since apparently deactivated that feature. I forgot about that. I remember I tried that in the past and it didn't work anymore when I was last playing and streaming. Oh, and also what's funny is I'm still a Dark Magician. I could have already bought everything in my skill tree, gotten job level 50, went to Chaos Magician, and honestly probably have already bought just about everything from the Chaos Magician tree already. But I'm still only my first class transfer when I should have already been my second class transfer. I just haven't actually bothered to go in and buy everything and level everything up and do it. Anyways, I'm thinking probably after I get level 90, which is in about 25 more kills, I'll probably go ahead and start the quest lines. I know everyone's saying, oh hey, if you get level 105 and then you start all the quest lines, it'll take you to level 153. But Master Class is like level 140 or 145. I'm thinking it's like level 140. So I think if I get level 90, that should take me about to 145-ish, give or take. And also, if not, if I do try to stay in here until I'm like level 105, we're gonna have to do more. I mean, more streams, but I mean it's because it's gonna be a lot more farming. And I don't know how interesting y'all find this just constant farming over and over and over, compared to me showing y'all actual like new content. $97, $98. $99, and finally level 90. Yay. Oh, that's funny. My inventory is full, so I wonder if I just didn't get the reward or whatever it was. I have no idea. What I do know is that we have to get off my mount to go to the hidden village. And now I have to wait for my mount to refresh. Yay. Okay. Let's actually go over here because I want to trade my lag also. God, these people are annoying. Okay. So let's see. I want to trade my lac for some extra money. Not much money, honestly, because I only have like a basic stone. I don't have a leveled up like my master breeder does, where it can hold a lot more lac. And I want to sell all of the random stuff. Oh, maybe it's I need to do control while I do it to do all of them automatically. Yeah. Holy robe. Okay. A little bit of pocket change for all the stuff I collected. Okay. See, all of these extra... That's from Trini Island. It's a pirate loot ship y'all have seen me use in my other videos. And I don't know why this stuff didn't come up for me to sell. Here is a bunch of extra weight. There we go. 0% weight, look at that. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and at this point we are going to start doing all of the important story quests and actually, you know what, I lied. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to flat out buy job level 50. See, normally you do this just, you know, over time, progressively, as you get the JP to do it, instead of doing it all at once, because that kind of... Oh, you're saying I'm not even high enough level to get job level 50 right now? Okay. I don't even need creature taming on this character, like, at all. But I'm still buying it. Like, just so I can go, like, 100% completion on every skill that I can get. See, I always hated, like, buying, like, one skill or, like, one level of one skill, then having to level up a bunch and wait until I get a lot more job points to be able to, you know, keep leveling it up or buy something else. I like this method of doing everything at once. I don't even need this. This is worthless, but I'm still buying it anyway. I love how I can max out all of my skills, but the only reason I need job level 50 is to give me some extra stats before I do anything else. Okay, anyways, so I am level 90, and the quest line that we are about to do starts when you are at level 50. That means I am 40 levels over leveled. 40 levels over leveled. Okay, we're going to go to Rondo, and this is the first part of the official witch story quest story, blah, 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 blah. So we have to go find an NPC that's around this way, I think. So I think it's Guild Official Risha. Yeah, this is just telling you that you can't form a guild if you're less than like level 160. Okay, so let's see where, yes, you want to ask, where can I find the red-haired girl? And it says she's an oracle. You're wasting your time. It's only a Ruber. I heard you know where she is. Drop the matter. Okay. So where can I find the red-haired girl? Can she really see the future? Whoa, you're stubborn. Okay, we found the girl. She's not the Oracle. She's just a kid. Are you satisfied? Tell me the truth, woman! I told you, no. She's not the Oracle. She can't see the future. Fine. If you still want to meet her, I'll tell you where she is. Prepare to be disappointed. Yes, I like disappointment. So now I know that she's going to be out at the Red Farm. Hence, this is called the Red Farm Questline. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Take me to the Red Farm. Because I'm too lazy to run there even on my mount. Remember back before all the teleporters. The teleporter. What's funny is I have some of these quest items in my warehouse. Because I had too many and I didn't need them. Okay, completed the quest. And this doesn't really do anything. This just, but here. Did you come all the way out here because of these silly rumors? I thought grown-ups knew better. Well, hello to you. Are you playing outside of every redhead? LOL. Okay. So here we get the actual quest. A treat for Rinky. And so what we have to do is we have to go and kill us some tortoise that are around over here. Like that one. And that one. Not that one, but that one. And we have to collect 7 tortoise meats. I'm killing the 7 tortoise. Very good. Now then. If I remember correctly, we have to complete the quest. We have to click on him. We have to give him a treat. We then have to click directly on her. No. Give him a treat. Remove the blade. Click on her. Remove the blade. And now you've removed the blade that was in her precious pet wolf. And she's so thankful. And now we're going to ask her about her being the red-haired girl. And she's going to say, well, I guess I owe you an apology. So what do you want to know? And you say, I want to know who I am. Your past tells you who and what you are. Unfortunately, I can only tell the future with confidence. As for the past, I can only see a series of blurry images. And now you get your quests. So for her to be able to help you, you have to pass 4 tests to prove that you can be trusted with the knowledge. You will receive the title of Elohim, or Elohim. I don't really know how you pronounce that in its original form. If you can pass these tests. And the past, only these Elohims, are allowed to know both their past and their futures. The first gate is the strong legs. In this red farm, there are 3 patches where 3 Elohim's crests are hidden in each field. Please bring all 3 quests. Prove that you're worthy. Collect them within 5 minutes before the soul stones disappear. Okay. Now, if I recall correctly, I think that they're actual, literally floating stones. Like this thing here. Let's see. Used to you couldn't do this stuff. Yeah, you can't do this stuff on a mount. Why would you do this stuff on a mount? Okay, that's 1 of 3. So this is field 1. This is the next field. That's the next field. Then turn in the quest. There we go. My character wasn't standing in the right position for it to start inspecting. And that chicken really thought it was going to be a good idea to come, mess with me. Okay, final field. Also, it really doesn't matter what field you go in first. There's not a specific order to it. You just have to go to all three. Okay, now let's go and turn in the quest, which I could probably do from here. And I have to pick my quest reward. Still so weird that you can turn in your quest without having to actually click on the NPC. Okay, the cold eyes. The second test is the cold eyes. Only in the Crystal Mountain can you find the ice cold magic crystal, which shows the way to the heartless spiritual stone. You should feel a magical attraction to it. No normal person can approach it. 2 warp gates will open. Only one with cold eyes can choose the one that leads towards the magical crystal. The trials only get worse from here. Okay. So basically, there are these 2 warp gates, right? This is like a 50-50 chance. It's random. And you just choose one. And either you go on to the next path or you start over. And you have to do this like 3 or 4 times in a row. I chose wrong. Let's see if it swapped it up this time. Wait. They go back and they make it like an actual, like, Okay, so if this works and they changed it, I mean, unless I just got it wrong twice in a row. Okay, no, I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. It is literally just 50-50 chance, and it just happened to be that one the first 2 times, and then that one the 3rd time, and now this is the 4th time. So let's just go for it again. Yeah, I was about to say, what? This has always been like 50-50. Okay. This is getting kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely among the worst of the quests in the storyline because it's 50-50 chance and you have to do it like 4 times in a row correctly, otherwise you have to start over. Come on. Oh my goodness. There we go. We got it right that time. Now, there's 2 more. 50-50 chance. Either it takes us back to the red farm and we start over, or it takes us back to the next area. So far, I don't know. I feel like right was the correct option last time, although y'all saw like how like the time that I went right first time, left was... I don't know. Well, I done did chose wrong. Okay. Let's try right this time. Should have chosen right the first time, left the second time. So let's go right again. So far, the first one has been right more often than not. And of course, when I say that, it's not the right one. Yeah. Come on. Okay. I just keep choosing the same side. Eventually, it'll be correct. Eventually. Okay, I've made it to stage 3 of 4. And so far, I've had more luck going right than I've had going left. And I know that because I'm saying that, it should actually be the left one, but because I'm saying that, it'll probably end up being the right one. So it's a little bit of like reverse psychology on the game. You're over here playing checkers and I'm playing chess. Mother... Okay. But it turns out they were playing like, you know, 4-dimensional chess or something. So... Come on. This is... Oh, man. I've had to do this quest so many times. As I've made so many characters that I've deleted over the years. It's just not even funny. See, what I'm trying to do is if I just go one direction long enough, although it might take like 1,000 times, there will, you know, statistically be a time when all of the portals, all 4 in a row, are the right portal. So if I just do this enough times, eventually going right every single time. Oh my goodness. OMGs. Okay. It's been the right one so many times in a row. I don't know. Well, next 3 hours of my stream could be me failing to choose the flip a coin 4 times correctly in a row. It could very well be what my entire stream becomes. Come on. Come on, Siren's Island. Here we come. Stretch my neck. So if anyone's ever wondered what it's like when you die and you go to hell, I imagine that this right here is, you know, it's pretty close. You know, it's pretty close. Having to always choose between 2 options, and no matter what you choose, it's always the wrong one. And the moment that you choose the other option, turns out the option that you had been choosing is the correct one. And there's no strategy, there's no skill. It's just the universe toying with you and using you for its own cruel amusement. I imagine that is very much what purgatory is like. Should purgatory exist. Okay, Siren's Island. So last time I was here, I went right and it didn't work. I feel like if I choose left, it's not going to work. I feel like the game's going to switch it up on me and make right work now since it didn't work last time. I say that and I'm probably going to end back up at the red farm again. But if it doesn't work this time, next time I'll go left. Oh my goodness. Okay, stage 4, Fairies Woods here. And this one, I don't actually have to choose... Thankfully, I don't have to choose a portal. I have to go find a stone. I think it's... on the other side of this. Maybe not. I have to go find... floating stone. Here we go. So literally from where I came, like right there to here. Okay, I finally completed the quest. Okay, good. I'm not gonna have a 3-hour stream of failing to choose the flip a coin correctly. That would have been back kind of bad. Yeah. The lucid spirits of the farm. Find the fairies and collect their spirit lights. So this one's pretty easy. All you have to do is run into any of the fields and like a bunch of them will spawn all over the place in front of you. You just have to run around for like a moment until it happens. Until it triggers. Yeah. Okay, well, oh. There we go. And this is like a bunch of lucid fairies like mixed into one. It's usually not just... There we go, see. Okay, I need to go spawn more of these fairies. So the next field. So that is just like a blue pixie, which is the healer tier 2 pet. Well, I need 2 more. Oh, hey. Some more spawned. Okay. Now that we have that done. Honestly, I don't really even need any of these. The stout heart, and you get a wolf card, an empty wolf card. That tells you how highly valued these tier 2 animal cards used to be. This used to be a good quest reward. Okay, so the final test is the stout heart. I have to accomplish a task to help the weak. This has been constantly attacked by the fanatics, so go drive away the fanatics. Okay, so the fanatics, let's see, if I go to the right, that's going to take me back to the village, so I need to go out this way to the left and up a little bit, I believe, is where it says the fanatics farm, northwest, northeast, south, way, yeah. That's where we're going. Still looks pretty cool. Now I just have to run along here until we find some of the fanatics. And then we show them what for. Here we go. As y'all are playing, y'all will notice that aside from Trinity Island, these things are all over all the major towns like Horizon, Catan, Rondo, Laxey, Anchor. Like, they're all over the game. They added them back in like Epic 5 or something. And they were like incredibly overpowered. They had to nerf them a bit because they were like murdering everyone, all the lower level players, while they were out trying to do their basic questing, killing the lower level monsters. And these things would just patrol and kill everyone on sight. And they did it as part of the story. It also added a challenge to the game. There's typically a second patrol that spawns around here too. Here we go. Okay, quest is complete. I think we have to come back and do this a couple times, because that only needed us to kill the ambusher. It's going to tell me to kill, like, the lead, the captain, the guard. It's going to tell me to, like, kill all of them, so I have to keep coming back and forth. But yeah, at level 50, these, like, 1 million, 2 million EXP rewards would be, like, massively leveling up, like, you know, 5 levels, you know, per quest done. Now it's just giving me, like, a tiny bit of percentage. Okay, History of the Land, Prelude to Blood. As I told you before, I can't see the past. I can, however, introduce you to someone who can help you. You should go see her. She'll tell you a story of your past each time you pass her test. Please go speak to Charmer Jaina. Jaina? She doesn't usually like strangers, though, so be careful. And you immediately get teleported to her. That's like the one good thing about this questline is when it tells you to go talk to an NPC, it just like takes you right to them. Now, Charmer Jaina, if when you're exploring in Catan, actually has like her own bunch of quests that she gives you out here at Pyre Site. So if you've played a lot of the quests, then she might look familiar to you. But let's complete her quest. Okay, so her dialogue. Ah, passed the first qualification test. It's nice to meet you. I guess you want to know your past and future. I must encourage you to stop searching before it's too late. Knowing the past and future may give you power, but it comes with a great price to pay. Do you know where you are? This is the place where the witch was burned to death 30 years ago. Upon her death, she cursed the sky to bleed crimson and the earth to rot black. You were here, witnessing her death. That's all I can tell you for now. This may be too brief for you to understand, but knowing your past piece by piece is one of the prices that you have to pay. Oh, one other thing. The witch was actually born right here, too, at the very spot where she was later killed. Somehow, everything is connected. Now we're back to report to the red-haired girl. History of the Land, Witch Hunt. You'll get to know more this time because you'll travel to find out the truth about a traumatizing experience in the past. Go speak to the desert keeper Eleno. The Sariu Desert. Normally, you would have to travel out like past the relics of arid moonlight. You would go, yeah, that's the red farm. This is where we are. This is where Pyre Site was. This is the Sariu Desert. This is where Crystal Valley is. And if you headed directly like south of all of this mess, here's Catan. Here's Horizon. Here's about where the dungeon is, the the relics of arid moonlight. So if we just went directly right from here, we'd eventually hit the first dungeon. Rondo, bunch of fun places. Training Island, not connected to the main continent at all. That bleed effect lasts for freaking ever. That was like 3 or 4 minutes if that's lasting. Okay, Elohim, he said. I haven't heard that word for a long time. People call the witches' worshippers the witch fanatics. The 3 tribes of the continent joined forces to subjugate the fanatics, and this was where their very last and most intense battle took place. Everyone stopped breathing and watched the witch and Hector fight. Of course, Hector won, and the witch was burned at the stake. You really distinguished yourself in the last battle. You certainly weren't a simple warrior back then, and you've proven it by earning the title of Elohim. I've told you everything. The time has come for us to part. History of the Land, the Fanatics. Now it feels like you're one of my friends. Next time when you come, why don't you bring me grilled poultry? This time you can see your near future. Please go speak to Siop, the first who qualified to be an Elohim. Elohim. I don't know. Speak to them. I shall do so. Ooh, we're out at the coast. This is, like like over near, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Like the Forgotten City, the ruins. It's like after Rondo. It's a higher level than Rondo. It's where home of the sanctuary is. Oh, you've proven yourself. I don't know how many tests you've passed so far. I just consider everyone who comes as a fully qualified one. Listen, being one is very lonesome. There is a quality that people must have to be able to get along with others. We call it the blessing of forgetfulness. It's why we can live harmoniously even with enemies. But when people learn about their past and future, it makes living with others more difficult. And I can see that your future leads you to a path of deep loneliness. I also see the followers of the witch in your future. Be careful. Fanatic assassin. Red Farm. Ooh, my anger is boiling over. My emotions are out of my control. I thought of her as my sister, even though I only knew her for a short while. I will kill all of them. I will kill every single fanatic bastard I see. Find the fanatics in the green field near the west of the Red Farm and subjugate them to avenge Lucy. Show no mercy. Avenge Lucy and subjugate the fanatics. Okay. So we're just going to go back to these fanatics that we killed earlier. We're going to go kill them again just for good measure. Remember, these fanatics are followers of the witch. We must stop them. They believe that pineapple goes on pizza and we must correct them. Oh, quest complete. Oh, where the hay? My pet is not coming to me. Oh. There we go. Endless Fury. Talk to the guild official in Catan. And this time it's not gonna bother to teleport me there. So I have to teleport myself. And thanks to this red square that's completely filled in, I know that I have a quest to complete with this person. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to find them anymore because I can just complete the quest like this. Do you know Lake Messy? It's a lake located beyond the arena through the Catan East Gate. The fanatics appeared over there causing trouble. I know you can't fight against all the fanatics, but even a little help would be appreciated right now. Please help us defeat the fanatics. So now we have to go and we have to kill all of the fanatics, but not before I actually accept. Trouble 1 and Letter for Her are both like regular quests for like lower level fanatic assassin. Catan is the one that we're actually doing right now. Accept. Okay, so Lake Messy. We're here. I'm gonna have to go out east and then go south. I love this music. This is like one of my favorite songs in the game. It's like so dramatic and beautiful. Now, as I approach the edge in this middle section right here, we should find them because they tend to walk and camp this entire area. Yeah, see, I wasn't joking, like an entire swarm of them right there. And any of them thought they were going to get away. That's funny. Okay, let's run back and let them know that we have done the deed. We've did the deed. We done doed it. Temporarily went invisible there. No problem though. Okay. Not sure how you'll take this, but I never expected the kind of results you've produced. I'm saying that you're much better than I thought. Thanks to you, our village has been saved. I'd like to take this small token of appreciation, which is just some gloves. Some gloves. You're so appreciative you've given me gloves. I'm now level 91. Oh, it's funny. It's not because I wasn't a high enough level. It's because you can't change your job until you've done the witch quest. Oh, wait, what the heck? It's still not letting me job level up. You have to be like level 95 or 100 or something. I don't know. Okay. That... Let me just double check. Because I think there's a second quest. I think the next part is the second quest line now, and that was the like the part of the first quest line. Okay, so I now have to go talk to the guild official in Horizon, then in Laxi, then in Rondo. So technically, the first part of the quest, the Red Farm quest line, stopped at Endless Fury, and that one that I just did was actually the first part of the Witch Hunting Questline, part 1, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 quests total, including the one I just did, so 18 more to go until I'm done with the second quest line. So now let's go to Horizon and talk to the guild official Vili. I thought that felt kind of weird. So teleporter, Horizon, guild official. Is in the other side. Yep, other side. Fanatic assassination. Yep. They're telling you, go kill the fanatics that are taking over Horizon. But then I stopped and asked them, doesn't that make me the fanatic if I'm the one going out killing them? And then they slapped me with the gloves. And here we are. I need one more commander dead. Which means I have to wait for them to respawn. Unless they have 2. I don't think they have 2. I think it's just a respawn. It generally takes them like a minute to respawn. Nothing too terribly bad. This is the area that they typically go through, where the water is. Oh yeah, these server buffs only are active for people who were on while it was used. So if someone uses it, they're good for like, what, 30 minutes? If someone logs in like 5 minutes later, they don't get them. Oh yeah. That's part of the boss event that's going on right now, where if you kill the bosses, like your team gets points. And, well, that thing will like destroy me. I was able to do that on my Master Breeder with my other Pixie because, well, this Pixie is way stronger on my Master Breeder than it is on my Dark Magician. So I'm just going to wait until these, they're a little bit further away because I do not want that thing coming after me and just like one-shotting me. Good. That giant Pantera. Yeah, on my main with my like level 200 something Wind Pixie and my level 190 Ethereal Pixie on my level 180 character, I can solo that thing, but like it takes forever to kill. Because that thing is meant for multiple people to be killing. It's not meant to be soloed. Okay, now I need to go to Laxi. And we have to do the same quest, but for like every city in this game. All of the main ones, anyway. So we did Catan, we did Horizon, now we're doing Laxi. The home of the divas. And the guild official is somewhere. Pretty sure they're up here. Guild official says. Okay, now I think they are due east, like northeast. Unlike the other areas where it's like really easy to find the fanatics, Laxey is kind of more annoying. North. East. I think I could be wrong, but it's where the north and the east, where that rock is, where they meet, somewhere around that area. There are some over by, here we go. I was correct. There are some over by the watchtower that will be important later, but unfortunately they don't count for this mission. I can start running back to town and I can go ahead and complete the quest. And they're like, wow, your reputation wasn't exaggerated. We've heard about you. Now I'm pretty sure I have to go to Rondo. Actually, I'm level 91 now. Nah, doesn't work. The Keeper of Laxey Jade. Oh, that's for the event that's going on. I don't care about that. Rondo, here we go. Guild official. Fanatic assassin, Rondo. Easiest place to find the ones in Rondo is south. You can go any gate and you can find them. I think if you go north... North was where I was having trouble finding them in the last time I was trying to do this, but I know that they're like right here, right outside of the gate all the time. South. Very pretty and peaceful music in a lot of these towns. Well, they're usually here. I think they go as far as this area over here. Yeah. And I have my second wave of them right here. Good. Now, I have to go turn this in, and the guild official should give me the next, next quest also. $5 million EXP, and that got me to level 92. Yep, Commander Investiture. So a messenger from the Witch subjugation force came by. I guess they were trying to recruit you into the force. Pope Lucian is expecting you. Why don't you go speak to him at the Templar headquarters in Laxey? It's beyond Palmir Plateau, past the Cherry Blossom Road at North Rondo. So, the way they want me to go is to literally run from Rondo, past Palmir Plateau, past the mountains, up, whereas Laxey Anchor is like right here, and I can just go to Ivory Tower and then run to the Templar headquarters. It's faster than running through an extra 2 sections of map, basically. I need a regular teleporter. I go to Laxi, and if I go down to Templar headquarters, I can just teleport there directly. That is the Pope. The Pope speech. 30 years ago, a war was waged to protect the peace of this continent. The forces of light succeeded in hunting down the witch, and the legend of the heroes of that war is known to everybody. However, even now, the remnants of the witch's vile fanatics still remain here and harass the weak. So it is now time for our forces to destroy the fanatics and bring peace once again. And on this day, another legend will be born here on this battlefield, and every one of you here will be remembered forever in our history. For the peace of the continent, choose violence today. You've been hired as a commander of the witch subjugation force. Let's go speak to him. Mage, so I'll take the mage armor. Congratulations on assuming command of the witch subjugation force. Now you'll have to equip yourself with the necessary knowledge and skills before actually serving as a commander. Your training is especially focused on understanding the witch. Instructor Bansky is waiting for you. He's a seasoned fighter, an instructor who will assist you in becoming stronger. Finish your training course safely and serve the continent. Welcome. Okay. Teaching new generations instead of actually serving duty does not sound bad to me. The traces of the witch. The Sirag ruins. Sirag never really prospered, but this never bothered anyone else until the witch raided the village and turned it into a living hell. Time has passed, but Sirag remains ruined, and the tragedy of the past is still fresh there. Everywhere in the village you can still find evidence of the witch's cruelty. We've been trying to purify the village, but more than half of it is completely defiled by evil. Investigate the debris of buildings and corpses, and the zombified villagers will reveal themselves. Please take care of them to help purify the village. So we have to kill these monsters right here. And all we have to do is jump in a hole, and they spawn. Only 3 of 8 wailing skeletons. Okay, fine. Let's go find... Here's like a hole. Maybe this hole doesn't count. I don't know. There we go. Now we have everything we need. Completed the quest, got the new gloves, because the other gloves that I got last time are no longer good enough for me. Yep, take me to the new instructor. You've heard great things about me, you'll continue my training, that's nice. So, this is the experimental magic field, the magic testing grounds. In this place, the witch experimented with evil magic that she could not control. This dark ashen land shows the nastiness of the spells she used here. Some fanatics still appear around here for unknown reasons. I'd like you to remove them from here. OMG, my second mission is to kill the fanatics. Who could have guessed? Who would have known? And I could just wait for the same, like, 3 fanatics to keep respawning over and over. But they're in, like, every little pool section. Like, on this other side right here. There's only 2 over here, and this is like a bigger pool. It's kind of pathetic. Okay. Back down to the other pool where there were 3 that spawned. Oh, here we go. Here's where they're all spawning. Where I should have come to begin with. Okay, good job. I've heard that the witch wasn't born as a perfect magic practitioner, but she's grown to be very powerful by slaughtering countless innocents and drinking their blood. The people of Gaia suffer more from her wickedness as she grows stronger. The resurrection. It's hard to believe the witch is back. This shouldn't be happening. Now it's time for your first real mission. Go and defeat the witch. You should at least make time for rebuilding the scattered line of battle. The damage is too great at the moment. The witch is resurrected in the northern experimental magic field. Defeat the witch! I'm sorry, but every time that I like get into like the whole like the witch and everything, I'm just thinking of Dragula. You know, the dig through, what was it, like dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. Now, normally if you're like going through this at like level 50 when like you can do it, you're gonna have a hard time with this because like this is actually a kind of hard sub boss, but when you're like way over leveled for everything that you're doing, it makes it so much nicer. The fake witch. Yeah, I'm still laughing at that stupid Will Ferrell meme where he's like, yeah, if we could dig through the ditches and burn through the witches, that would be great. It's hard to believe the witch is back. This shouldn't be happening. Now it's time for your first real mission. Go and defeat the witch. Yeah, complete. Okay, we already read that. Reporting about the witch's resurrection. This must be reported to Pope Lucian. I know you're still a trainee, but this is urgent. I want you to go to report to him in person with the full details. She has been resurrected. I know we can't ignore the possibility, but we've been getting too many faulty reports lately. I'll send out an investigation team to confirm your report. Thank you for coming this far. Declaring war on the fanatics. We are in an urgent situation. I'm receiving countless messages about the witch and the massive number of fanatic troops. I'm afraid the Gaia continent will be drenched with blood once again, but that's why we've been maintaining this witch subjugation force. I'm going to officially issue an order to sweep out the fanatics all around the continent, and I order you to go into the Ivory Tower now to defeat the fanatics there. And as I mentioned earlier, this watchtower, the Ivory Tower, has like a bunch of fanatics here. But they don't count for the previous fanatic assassination quests. I was waiting for you. I didn't know they would send a rookie like you, and I'm in charge of this tower. Yeah. Defeat the fanatic troops. There's just too many of them, and it's dangerous. Too dangerous to go alone. Here, take this. And they're supposed to be like, here we go. Like, all over the place. It's supposed to be crawling with them. My pet's not even loading on my screen. There are actually times when your pet will go like completely invisible though. Yeah, see it's like there, but it's not there. Easy fix for that though. There we go. I like to actually be able to see my pet. I don't want it to go invisible and not know if it's around me or not when I actually need it. So, just a quick character select to make the game refresh. And still don't need to worry about durability. You're one more eliminator. Will be eliminated on this day. We've been trying to defeat the troops, but there are too many. Yeah. We need to go help the Assassin's Guild. Wait, is it 95 or is it level 100? Oh, 95 to get to level 49, and then level 100 to get to level 50. J levels. And basically, they've attacked. They're not expecting to be counterattacked, so go in there and... Now I'm invisible. Okay. Like, I'm fine with this as long as the enemies also can't see me. Especially if the enemies can't see me. This one has a Death Wish too. Why not? Hey, you've been great help. Please go tell Lucian that you are literally the best. And I'm like, relax, I know. Yep, go back and tell Lucian. Thanks for helping the Assassin's Guild. You did well. We were able to help secure all important strategic points on the continent, including the Assassin's Guild, which I didn't even expect. Summoning Hector. We now control most of the continent. The one place that is eluded our grasp is the site of the witch's resurrection, the dead spirit's altar. Most people don't know the truth, but I know that the witch has truly returned. She died 30 years ago, and she is now returned. Her powers are just as destructive as before, so now we must turn to the hero who defeated her 30 years ago. I speak of none other than the legendary Hector. I need you to find Hector and order him to return here to aid us. Unfortunately, we do not know where he is. When the witch was killed, he also disappeared, saying only, "To find me, kill Hector at pyre site." We don't know what he meant by that, but it's our only clue. Investigate the pyre site and give Pope Lucian's orders to Hector. And this is a tier 4 pet card, which these things used to be worth so freaking much money. Even though like the pets were really good, but they had such a low chance to tame that you could easily sell one of these cards for like 90 million rupees like back in the day, and that was a lot of money back in the day. But back to the quest. $95 million EXP from 99 to 103, just like that. And if I double check real quick. Okay, now we need to go to the Dead Spirit's altar. Off of this, go to HV. And Dead Spirit's altar. By the way. Yay. Oh, I think I have to go back to the Pope in order to get the quest to go to Hector and kill that witch. Yeah. Well, let's go to the job supporter. Now that I'm max job level 50, when I change over, I'll get a better increase of base stats so that I'll be stronger than if I would have just done it when I could have, like forever ago. You mean the unity is the expired? Oh, the pet keeps... The freaking pet keeps disappearing. Okay, let's try this instead. Return scroll. There we go. Now it's with me. Now let's go to the job supporter. I guess the job supporter is like on another side. Yep, here we go. Job supporter Kyrie. Yeah, so level 40 is when I could have done it. However, I get the best character stats by getting job level 50. So Chaos Magician leads to the Void Mage, and then Warlock leads to Corruptor. Again, Warlock is a lot of like damage over times and debuffs, while Chaos Magician is a lot of AoE, and Void Mage is a lot of like skill resets. So Chaos Magician. Yep, I'm sure. Okay. Let's see what the max job level I can currently buy is. They don't even make you wait. They just allow you to buy everything right off the bat. Okay, well, I've now just now gotten my class. I've leveled everything up. I still have 48,492 multiplied by 1,000 JP left over. For now, I just have to wait until I can get my master class to actually use any of it. Okay, so as I said, now I can just easily go back to the Hidden Village. Might as well go ahead and rebuff while we're here because honestly, it's not expensive at all. Refresh our buffs. Back on the mount, we need to go to Laxi. We need to go to the Templar headquarters. Back to Pope Lucian so that we can get the quest to go to the Dead Spirit's altar. Do you know how the witch was actually killed? 30 years ago, Hector owned a pure white sword. The sword was the finest sword ever created, and it was called the Sword of the Holy Soul. The sword is one of the sacred treasures of Brighton, and it's the only weapon that can harm the witch. As a pope, I've been keeping the sword under my protection. Now Hector, my old friend and the hero of the continent, will need this again to defeat the witch. Deliver the sword. So, fun fact, you used to have to go to Pyre Site and pay Jaina for a regular sword and then try to enchant it all the way to plus 20 in order to complete the quest, and every time, of course, the item fails, the item breaks and you have to buy a new sword, and you have to keep buying more swords over and over and over. So it was a giant rupee sink. Unless you had a lot of money, you couldn't actually complete the quest, and they finally got rid of that, and now he just gives you the sword and you go directly to Hero Hector. That was also a very annoying thing, and y'all should all be glad that y'all never have to put up with that. Isn't this... How can you carry that sword? It doesn't allow anyone to hold it. It's effectively like Thor's hammer. Witch hunt. It's not important right now. Events are already in motion. I attacked the witch on my own, but I couldn't kill her. Now I'm injured, but so is she. Without my full strength, I won't be able to defeat her, even with that sword. But you can do it. She's recuperating at the top of the altar. Take the sword and slay her now before she recovers. So, this quest... I am, like, glitched. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, I am standing too close to all of this, and I can't move because I am petrified. And now I'm going to try and invite Rockman to my party. They already belong in a party. Oh. Watch this. Ah, 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 ah. There's still a guide. They're still like they never like changed their jobs on Trinity Island. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. Yeah, no, that quest is like really stupid hard, and that monster has massive AoE, so you have to stay away from it, and it keeps spawning those fanatics like infinitely. So if you only focus on them, then it's just like gonna last infinitely, and that monster deals like a massive damage to you. So if you try to do that when you're able to do that at like level 70, this quest is, you're gonna get owned. So you always have to have like a higher level player helping you, unless you have like a higher level pet helping you. And I need the one that says Mage Armor. I'm now level 114. I can leave the party. That was the end of the second major part of the Witch Quest. And by the way... Oh yeah, I can't wear that, but I can wear some of this other stuff. Hey, there we go. The blue and the gold color looks better anyway. I don't even need any of this armor right now. Again, it's just... Okay. So that was part 2 of the storyline done. Now we have the Sanctuary questline, which doesn't start until level 120. And I'm level 114, which means I have to go and get to level 120. Blarg. Blarg, blarg. If I would have leveled up more, gotten to about level 100 before I started all this quest, I probably would be about level 120 by now. But I can go to Sanc. Notice, although I'm going to be doing quests inside of Sanctuary, this is not the Sanctuary questline. The Sanctuary questline, which is the third major story quest that you have to do, does not start until level 120. So we're going to do the dungeon clear, and we're going to do the open the portal. This is Sanctuary. You go down this way, there's like monsters everywhere, or you can go... And those sunflowers are evil, they have range, they have AoE, they have poisons that'll stop you from healing and damage you over time and lower your defenses, and They'll take away all your movement speed for a little while. So it'll be like you're at max weight and you're just like inching your way. It's bad. All these are different rooms that have different monsters in them. And now we're gonna go find us level 141 monsters. That is I do not want to be anywhere near his AoEs. Thank you very much. He has a 20-minute cooldown, by the way. Once you kill him, it takes 20 minutes for him to respawn. But he's the dungeon boss, Arumus. So it's currently 3:46 in the morning my time. And I have to kill him like 4 times for these different quests. So at 4:06 in the morning, he will respawn for me. Well, he'll respawn in general. So if someone else on the server tries to come and kill him, he's gone. Everyone gotta wait. On my way to go turn in the quest, might as well check these side rooms and see if that little koala is anywhere around here, because farming like that is gonna... I don't see the koala here, but Secret Sanc is gonna give me more EXP. Faster level up. Well, I've already attracted some attention. I might as well kill some monsters and get some EXP in here. Okay. But yeah, that koala is not in here, so I'm not wasting my time. Yeah, now the next quest that I get is going to be time to kill Arumus, and it'll give me like 10 minutes to do it, and then after you do that, it'll give you another one where you have like 5 minutes to kill him. Gatekeeper of the Sun, that's what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and clear this room. Killing it will complete that quest and take me to the Secret Sanctuary, where the monsters will be harder to kill, but will also give more EXP per kill. As always, this thing has like no health or defense. It's the fact you don't know where it's going to spawn. Okay. Let's go down here and take on these first ones, the lower level ones. Heal me! Heal me! I don't know why they're focusing me and attacking me, but they are. I have a sleep effect, so I can't move or use any of my skills, do anything. But I'm fine. And again, they are choosing to attack me directly. But because my pixie healed me, that should have gotten the aggro from the Curious Ifrit. These monoliths will usually want to avoid them because they have sleep, they have poisons, they're just annoying. But again, I have to quickly heal myself. Because they're aggroing on me. For whatever reason. Oh shiz. That entire group is aggroed on me specifically. Yeah, so earlier I just went around the edge and I got to avoid going through all of this in the regular dungeon. If I'd gone through the middle way, I would have had to have gone through all this. And there is the secret version of Arumas. I don't want to get close enough for that thing to... Oh yeah, I never leveled up my skill for my chips so that I could actually chip higher level monsters. Well, still about 14 minutes to go before Arumas spawns in the regular dungeon. Oh, there's someone else here. Looks like they died. Oh, here they are. It's like I knew there was another group of monsters that I hadn't killed to the right side yet. I don't know what good going up here does, but it's a thing we can do. Okay. Let's go back down this way, see if any of this stuff has respawned yet. Yep. Well, my pixie's actually taking damage. Heal itself. Like, impressive. My Pixie's so higher level, it should be dodging everything. Should that AoE just destroy this and destroy this room? Yeah, those poisons can get to be pretty annoying. And the range on these things. Yeah. Kind of a slow way to have to level up. Nine minutes until I can go back to the regular dungeon and kill Arumus again for a little bit more EXP. This entire room has only one freaking enemy in it. And I'm pretty sure I can't go into the next dungeon until level 120. And that's the funny part. The higher level dungeon that has better grouping of monsters. Can't go into there until I'm the level I already need to be. Durability is doing fine. Ooh, I am somehow taking damage, and I don't want to be. Okay, we cleared that room, and I'm now almost halfway to level 116. Oh shit, I do not want to be running into all of that. Okay, cleared the room. Now, Rima should spawn in about the next 4 minutes, so I am about to be leaving this dungeon and going back to regular Sanc to pick up the timed quest. Alright, let's go ahead. Only at 38%. Yep, 9 minutes left to kill him. He respawns in 3. Y'all can see how much faster these monsters die than the ones in the secret sanctuary. Because the ones in the secret sanctuary have way more health and have way more defenses. I think they're looking for Arimus to kill it. They have no idea when it was killed, and they have no idea that it's about to respawn. I go about another half a minute because it was already a good halfway into 406 by the time I killed him. So just a little less than a minute left. Let's go ahead and... Well, I tried. So now I don't feel bad about taking Arumas from them when it spawns. There we go. About 4:27 my time is when it will respawn. Oh, I guess they left. They got tired of waiting for him. Funny, because if they'd waited like another minute, he was there, and then they would have had to have fought me for it. But considering I'm not using any of my gears and any actual like real buffs, they probably could have one-shot me. Just depending, because they had some high-level pets with them. Yay. Okay, now the next one is timed for 5 minutes, and he respawns at 4:27, so I'll need to take it around 4:23, 4:25. Yeah. Actually, it's either 3 minutes or 5 minutes. I'll just take it at like 25. 26, just to be sure. Give me a minute to run over there and it respawn. That'll give me 45 million EXP, which probably won't give me to level 117. It'll probably get me a good chunk of the way there, though. But I actually need 49,045,340 experience to level up. 45 million. And I'm already at 4 million. Yeah, that'll actually just level me up to level 117 with just a tiny bit left over. But I'm going to keep farming anyway and just get as much EXP as I can. So one thing about regular Sanc is the monsters will be more numerous and they'll spawn back faster, so you can get more killing done. Whereas Secret Sanc, you get groups of monsters, they spawn back slower, but they give more EXP to begin with. And if you have really fast movement speed and really fast killing speed, then you can basically go through, run the dungeon once, kill everything if you have a good pattern to it. And then, oh, I'm telling you to heal me, I'm telling you to heal me. Damn it. It got stuck using its attack, so when I would click myself to heal me, it would automatically tab back over to the enemy, and because you can't heal the enemy, it wouldn't heal me. And I had monsters attacking me, and I needed to be healed. I only need 4 more levels to start this next quest line. And to be able to farm the next dungeon. Gaining about like 0.3 to 0.4 per kill. Depends on the monster's level. We don't want to get too close to that monolith thing. If we get a good little corner over here where everything respawns, I can just keep constantly killing. Maybe I can level up another time or two. There we go. Oh, come on. Like, I'm trying to not attract aggro. I'm really trying to not do it, but, you know. They just naturally want to spawn and start coming at me. Oh, for the love. Come on, start attacking. There we go. Now this Ifrit's trying to kill me. The frick. And I'm trying to tell it I need heals. I'm trying to run away from that before I catch its aggro. Movement speed degrade. Very good. Go back up here for just a moment where it's a little bit safer. Probably have just a couple monsters chasing me, if there's any left alive. Your ability's still 187, man. While I'm thinking about it. Okay. I'm now going AFK for just 1 minute. Okay, I do apologize. I am back, and we still have time before I need to accept that quest, so let's just keep killing stuff and trying to get as much EXP as I can. Make as much as that quest EXP go towards level 118 as much as possible, instead of making most of it go to level 117. Oh, there's people farming over there, so... Head back this way. I don't want to get into stealing farm from each other and all that good fun stuff. People will get territorial about that. You encroach on their territory while they're trying to farm, then it becomes a massive PK fest, and it's faster to just stay apart from other people. In just another couple minutes, I'll go grab the next quest. But hey, it's 74.84% just from regular farming and not having to wait for the quest, so that's really not bad. 75%. Okay, let's start heading back up. 83%, not bad. I'll probably have some monsters chasing me. Yeah, but now I can kill them up here where it won't collect more aggro. This one's 5 minutes. I wonder if there's another one after this that's timed for 3 minutes, or if my memory's just kind of meh. Either way. It respawns at 27, and this quest will end at 30. So, it won't take me 3 minutes to kill him. It'll take me like a minute to kill him. Now let's see if there's someone else already up here camping, waiting for him. If there is, again, I'll give him the option like, hey, you want to party? Kill this thing, but they just probably want to farm it just to farm it for its drops. Which means that they don't want to party with anyone. Well, right now no one's camping this area, so I am. Oh, crap, he spawned right on top of me, and if he would have aggroed on me, that would have been a one-shot. So just letting my Pixie do its thing. 427, 447 is when he'll respawn. Now when I go turn this in, be a good little chunk of EXP I get. So let's see, to get level 117 I needed 49 million EXP, now I need 50. Means I need 45 million more EXP to level up again. Oh no, there is another time attack, where this one only lasts 3 minutes. And I said again at 47. So I'll need to take this one at like 46. And again, try to see, you know what, how much EXP did that show real quick that time attack gives? Oh, and that one gives 60 million. So that's already enough to get me to level 118, have some change left over. If I get enough. Something got me. Something is still attacking me. Like, Pixie, I need you to do your damn job and heal me. Come on, attack the thing attacking me so it'll stop attacking me. Ah, now multiple things are attacking me. Let's go ahead and heal up all I can. come back this way because I don't want to go too far over there. Stun finally wore off. And now my pet is bugged. There we go. Imagine back in the day this would be a good spot for a dungeon party to stay. You have a group of 8 people killing all these monsters that I'm currently soloing. They'd be popping their cash shop, stamina savers, and growth potions and all kinds of stuff to get a bunch of bonus EXP. It's at 47, so it's still 10 minutes. Time's only halfway up. But hey, I've gained most of a level in that time. Get most of that EXP going towards level 119 instead of level 118. Get me there faster. Oh, that's great, the movement speed thing. Seven minutes. I'll need to take it at 1 minute till, so that's 6 minutes, so. Oh, wait, just a couple of minutes and I'll go back and I'll sell stuff. I don't want to wait too long though. Okay, let's go ahead and head back, and you don't want to be riding a mount when you're doing something like that, because one attack's all it takes for you to, like, take stun and fall damage, and yeah. Okay, we're gonna trade lac for rupees, and then I'm going to, most importantly, sell a bunch of crap. Still 5 minutes until it respawns. 4 minutes to grab it. I'm at 45% weight now, so I'm good. Let's go ahead and hurry up and get back there. Dungeon TP. We're going to Sanctuary. I have to be off of my mount to enter a dungeon. Have to get rid of Aura of Protection. Now this one's timed for 3 minutes, so I still need to wait 2 minutes before I grab it. I'm already at 43.7 million out of 50 million. So about 6.3 to 7. So let's just say 7 million out of 60. That's 53 million that I get towards level 119. And then there's also a quest line to beat to kill the dungeon boss of the other dungeons, so... Or at least I know the first dungeon has that. I think the others do. $4:45. One more minute. Let's do this. Oh, this is a 2-minute timer. I thought it was a 3-minute timer. Oh well, either way, 1 minute for him to respawn, and 1 minute for me to kill him. Well, he should be respawning any moment now. Well, I got a Romus. And I need heals. But yeah, we did it. Killed him pretty quick. Now, gonna level up to 118, get partially to 119, and I'm gonna go check the first dungeon. So I think that there's like quests. I think they only give, I mean, they're gonna give less than 60, million EXP. It's the first dungeon, but still enough for it to be worth it, maybe. And that's the last one. So now I need 51 million EXP to level up, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go back to the first dungeon of the game and get a quest to kill a Buva. After I find my bearings, here we go. Dungeon teleporter. Oh, he's saying level 150 because he's for the underground dungeons. About to say, this is not a level 150 dungeon. Yeah, 1 million for the first one. Uva is in that room over there, so let's... And I showed y'all that on my first stream. High enough level. Nothing should be able to knock me off of this. Unless it gets this incredibly lucky. None of this stuff will give me any EXP if I kill it anyway. It's all way too low level for me. Well, someone's been here recently. They killed Tranquilla and they left their loot on the floor. Ooh, no, not this way. To go the longer way. I forget what the respawn time on Nabuva is, but considering that it's 20 minutes for Romus, I imagine it's only like 5 to 10 minutes for Nabuva. Probably not that long. Now let's get this over with. Oh, someone else has already got... No, he is spawned over here on this side. That is one of Abuva slain. The dungeon boss only gives me 4 EXP because I'm so much higher level than it. It's not even funny. A little bit funny. Okay. I remember when kills would give me like 5 to 10% EXP I needed. Those were good times. Even when I was getting like 2 to 3% per kill, that was good. But now, when I'm farming and I'm getting like 0.1%, 0.2%, and I'm like, ugh. Oh, I went the wrong darn way, didn't I? Oh well, I can go this way and still get back to the entrance. By the time I go back to report the quest, Abu has probably already respawned. This one only gives 2 million EXP. These aren't giving enough EXP to be worth it. I'm gonna have one that gives 2 million, probably one that gives 3 million, probably one that gives like 4 or 5 million. And I need frickin' 39 million EXP. Honestly, it would almost be faster to just go and farm in Sanc and get like the 0.1% for every kill. It is 4:55 a.m. and I am exhausted. I'm very tired. Okay, well, you know what? This was video part 2 of the 0-2 Masterclass. We got the first witch quest done, which was the Red Farm quest, and the second one, which was the Hunting the Witch, which ended with having to kill the giant witch atop the massive altar. Yes, I do apologize. I only speak English. But welcome to my stream. Thank you for checking it out. You played Repels for a while? I got you. Well, I'm sorry, I can only respond to you in English. So I can only hope that you understand at least bits of what I'm saying, but I hope that if you are new to the game, that my videos at least from like a visual standpoint can kind of help you out a little bit. Other than that, if you're, you know, like a veteran of the game, maybe this will help give you a little bit of nostalgia seeing everything again, knowing that the game is still live, even after all of these years. But, yeah. Okay, 4:59. It's basically 5 in the morning, 5 a.m. So, I'm done with repels. Oh, I am in the United States, U.S., Texas. Yeah, I mean, the weather here isn't always the best, but aside from that, it's actually a pretty nice place. We have a lot of different, cultures and stuff, like everything mixed in together, so it's pretty cool. Like right next to a Chinese restaurant, you'll have like a Mexican restaurant, you'll have Italian, you'll have just like everything. Hmm. Um, well, I mean, that's actually a kind of cool fact that I didn't personally know. Are you from France? I'll take that as a yes. Welcome. Smiley face. No. Unfortunately, I have work, so I only get to stream sometimes, in the morning. So typically, um, 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Um, sporadically. I work most of the day. Yeah, work kind of takes it out of me. It keeps me tired, a lot. Usually by the time I get off, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to get some rest. But every now and then I'm like, you know what? I need to stream, I need to play some games, I need to watch some TV, I need to do something that I like to do. Although I do think that's pretty cool, like when you think about it, like how the internet connects people from like all over the world and everything. It's like how people in different countries can like easily interact with each other in like all these different ways. And you just like watch a lot of videos like that about like culture shock videos, like oh hey Americans are learning different stuff from around the world, or hey different cultures are reacting to this stuff in America. And I always find stuff like that funny, when people tell their stories about when they went to a foreign place you know, and like the things that they had to learn to adopt to their customs. But let me see something real quick. So I did use a translator. I apologize flat out if this is just like a bunch of nonsense, if this is a bunch of like if it's like a horrible translation. But just so you are able to see. Oh, you don't have to. I know translators are not really the best. They can't always capture the essence of the language. So sometimes when they translate, like try to do it one for one, it doesn't make sense. I know when I was going through Spanish class in high school, if you tried to translate everything, um, then like one for one, it doesn't make sense when you try to say it in Spanish. And yeah, lucky potions plus grace skill. That's like if you're really trying to farm, you add that grace skill and it also increases your luck. It increases all the drop rates for everything. You'll get a lot more rupee value for it. Grace skill. Yeah. Just depending on what level you are and where you're farming. As you get higher level, you'll start getting more money per drop, which means that you'll make more money per hour overall. Also, just to everyone else watching, I have given this link before, but the repels.fandom.com, if you just go to Google and you type in Repels Wiki, you can pull it up, but this is the Repels quest line, just by searching the Repels quests. Here you have, if you do better with written instructions, this will show you all you need to do, all you need to know about where to go to complete these quests, where to be able to get them, the order in which they can be completed, the level. But we did that red farm, and we did this one. We did all of this. We cannot start this until level 120. Then we'll have to get that quest right here from Merchant Ake. Until then, I'm just trying to level up to 120. So we still have this quest line, the quest line part 2, which is level 138 to like level 140, looks like. And then we have the Master Trials, which happen at level 148 to 150. Oh my god, here. Here we go. I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, I've mentioned the Repels wiki before. It has a lot of good information. This page is just about the main quest lines. So we did the Red Farm, witch hunting. We're gonna do Sanctuary. I am gonna show y'all after the master class. We're gonna do the talent points, the Blessing of the Gods quest lines, Underground quest lines, Spider, all of the quests on this page we're going to be going through. The arena points, the parallel world, the diva coins, Island of the Forgotten Gods, when I got high enough level to do it. We're going to go through all of this stuff. I'm going to have videos of me completing them. So not only do y'all have like the quest lines, just like the list, you will also have like a video showing you exactly what it is that you have to do. If you are like me then a combination of reading and a combination of seeing and like a combination of doing. That's how I learn. If I'm just reading a book, I can only retain so much information. But like if I'm watching a video, if I'm getting into it, something like that, I can probably remember a lot more. And yes, I'm glad to hear that you'll follow my adventures. I hope that I'm able to provide you some useful information. I hope that I'm able to show you some new aspects of the game, maybe things that you'll find fun doing yourself. Um, that was really my goal of starting to do streaming, was that I wanted to bring some more attention to this game since its player base has died. But I also wanted to make videos that would help out people who are trying to get into the game, so that they would have resources to be able to watch. A lot of videos that are made now are high-level people that are PvPing each other, that are killing each other and laughing like, ha ha ha, I destroyed your character, I'm the best, and then someone comes and destroys them, no, I'm the best, and that's really all the videos and all the content that they're producing are people trying to say, no, I'm the best in PvP, no, I'm the best. I wanted to add something with a little bit more thought behind it, something with a little bit more content behind it that's more user-friendly for people that are newer, or maybe people that are trying to come back to the game that haven't, played in 10 plus years, that need a quick refresher on how everything works. I also decided to start streaming some other games when I needed to take a break from Repels. I love the game, but I will play a game religiously. I will play it a lot for a long time. Then I don't want to touch it for a long time. I kind of want to wait until I start to miss the game and then play it again. So I started playing other games. Recently, I've added Minecraft in there. I've played Minecraft for almost as long as I've been playing Repels, honestly. But I finally convinced one of my friends to start playing because she needed some more games to be able to play too. So my time spent streaming will be split between like Team Fortress 2, Minecraft, Repels. If I ever decide to start streaming when I'm playing like Risk Online or anything like that. I'm also debating on doing like reaction videos, like watching series and doing reactions to them. So if that's something that y'all are interested in, feel free to comment when this video goes onto YouTube. Anyone who's watching it on there, let me know what y'all would like to see, what y'all are interested in, if there's any questions you have, and I'll try to make sure that I cover them in my videos. But aside from that, I'm done with Repels for now. I might play again later today, since I have today off of work. We'll just have to see what all is going on. I didn't really have much else planned. I'm just kind of here to kind of converse for a little bit. But aside from that, the main part of the stream is now over. Okay, what are we watching here? Oh, this is kind of cool. That is really loud. Yeah. So is this just another streamer that you like, or is this a video that you actually help produce? That's some high attack speed. I mean, it's also faster video editing as well, so. Oh, here we go. Oh no, it's still the Lost Mines. Oh no, they actually did go into Crystal Valley. I'm so used to people skipping Crystal Valley. Okay, cool. Yeah, level 107. I like it. Here, let's see. Okay, so you have some other stuff on there too. Both from 6 years ago. Okay. I do apologize, but I am gonna be passing out here soon. Um, I can literally feel like all of the energy just draining out of me. Um, thank you again. Oh, Reviac. I am gonna go ahead and be ending the stream. It was definitely fun, being able to converse back and forth. I hope that you join on more streams in the future. We can talk more, maybe get some more group conversations going. Maybe if I'm streaming at a time when more people are active. But thanks to everyone who joined. Yeah, you should. It is the most populated server in the US. So, I mean, everything is going to be in English. So, I mean, I guess that's one way to learn it is to throw yourself into it. Um, English in it isn't absolutely perfect because it was translated from Korean. So like some of it isn't proper English, but I mean, it's still good enough if you're trying to learn and get a basic idea of the words and everything. But yeah, the game was originally is Korean. It was done in Korean, all the text and everything, and then all they did was like spool everything over into a translator, and then spooled that back into the game to do all the English translations. So that's why when you're reading from like the NPC, it can sound kind of weird, like it doesn't sound natural in your language because it was originally just translated from its original language. And as I mentioned earlier, translators don't always do the best job of capturing the essence of the language itself when trying to do a one-for-one translation. It just doesn't always work. But yes, make a character there. And if you do download the US client, and if you do make a character on it, you can feel free to add me, VideoRFeek, literally the name in the streaming of the video. You can let me know, you can add me, and we can play together. That'd be cool. Anyways, this was actually pretty fun. And I am looking forward to seeing y'all next time.